another video. As I promised, I will be doing a Q&A while doing this hair. I just got out the shower, so excuse my face being so greasy because y'all know I've definitely tried my hardest to take care of my skin, and which is great because there was a question for today's Q&A. But I posted on my Instagram as well as under my recent video on YouTube. So I have screenshotted some questions, of course, questions that are appropriate. When I say appropriate, I'm meaning things that I already said that I was not going to be answering, like anything about any drama going on here on YouTube that has nothing to do with me, any exes, my boyfriend, any of that, okay? I already said I was not answering those questions, and I'm sorry, I'm not ready, and yeah, we're just gonna let that be. But I received, let's see, the ones that I did screenshot to answer is 10 questions, 10 great questions, of course. So I will be doing my hair while answering these questions for you all. But yes, guys, let's get started. Now, I absolutely dread doing my hair, but hey, can't keep walking around looking a little crazy and homeless. So it's about that time that I take it from my curly state back to my flat bone straight state. But of course, I love my natural curls. When it comes to my natural curls, products I use for my curls is Kaleidoscope and Pattern. Those are two products that I use while my hair is in its natural curl state. When I am blowing it out and flat ironing it, I use the BioSilk shampoo and conditioner. I still use the Kaleidoscope leave-in conditioner. I use a silk blowout spray. I have been loving the Wow products as well, so I have 2 Wow products here to use, which is amazing. It's pricey, but it's amazing. And this iconic bonding spray as well, because of course I stay in Houston, Texas. It is getting cooler, but there's moments where it's supposed to be a beautiful day and then here comes the pouring rain. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started on this. The blow dryer I do use is this one my daughter talked me into getting, which clearly, as you see, she used it the most and have demolished the color on it, but still works great. So I will be using this to blow my hair out, which is amazing. I also have my Nano Baby Bliss Pro flat iron. That's the only flat iron I love to use. And then of course, baby, I got that high comb. Okay, so let's get started. I also have my concoction that I made it here thanks to an Instagram photo. Of course, it's for all of my edges because baby, y'all know I love braids, and it is making my hairline recede right on back. So I've been using it to keep my hair moisturized because of all the products that is in here, but it also helps your hair grow. Because right here, after those last, actually after my birthday weave, I got a bald spot right here, and as you see, my hair has already grown back. So this concoction is freaking amazing. But let's get started. I'm about to part in 4 ways and get to answering these questions. I see the first question here is from Miss Samuels. She is an amazing supporter, always showing love, always commenting, always watching. Thank you so much, Miss Samuels. She says, happy Saturday, Latoya, great vlog. Can you please share the skin products you are using? Your skin is glowing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think it has a lot to do with the things I'm eating as well, me loving myself and just putting myself first. But when it comes to the products I use, let me show you my facial wash. It's actually in my shower. When it comes to washing my face, let me put all this down if I drop something. When it comes to washing my face, I use my Fenty products. This is Fenty Skin, the Cherry Dub. It is amazing. It helps open your pores, a great facial scrub. And then I also use the Fenty Skin Cookies and Cream, which helps with blackhead face. It's a blackhead face scrub. That's what I use to wash it. Then I also try to exfoliate my skin once a week. This is my brush. These are the pads. It's a Neutrogena scrubber. These are the pads. It goes right on there and just scrub on around in a circle. So I do this once a week as well. when I get out of the shower, I forgot the most important part, just a minute. When I get out and dry my face from that, I then use my facial toner here, which is witch hazel. I'm in love with this one. As you see, it's almost empty, literally, so it's time for a new bottle. But I use this with one of my scrub pads and I rub all around my face and do that. After that, it's time to hydrate my face and put some moisturizer on there. Only moisturizer I use is Vaseline Cocoa Butter Edition, okay? I'm in love with this. That's why I'm so shiny right now, as you can see. But I use this every single day, twice a day, morning and night, okay? I use that. And then I'm in love with this retinol serum my daughter told me to use, so I'm following Lene's orders because she's all into her facial products and all of that. So I use my retinol. I also use my collagen for the morning when it's time to leave. When I'm washing my face for the morning to get ready to go to work, I also use my sunscreen. And then for my bags, I have bags under my eyes. It's just hereditary, okay? My mama had it, my mama got it. So I use these under my bag. This little baby here, I'm in love. And then for my lips, to keep my lips nice and well, I use the Fenty Skin lip mask. But I also have the Fenty Skin, what is this called? I also have the Fenty Skin lip scrub. So this helps exfoliate my lips and this helps moisturize my lips. So that is my everyday facial routine. I will put all those products back afterwards. It's my water. All right, so let's get on into. So yes, Miss Samuels, those are the products I use every single day. And I'm in love with it. A lot of those products I've got at Target as well as Ulta, or where I bought my products from. My Neutrogena brush, honestly, I think I got that from Amazon. Sorry, it's hard for me to handle all of this hair at once, so I break it up into areas because I cannot do it all just out and about like this. So let me get my 4 ponytails and then we can continue on to question dos. So Miss D, she asks, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food? Miss D also is an amazing supporter. She has been following me throughout my whole journey, shows all the support, checks on me and the kids via message and everything. So thank you so much, Miss D, for always looking out for me and my little ones. But yes, what is your favorite Thanksgiving food / tradition? Usually we go to my mom's house, of course. My parents' house is where we usually at every Thanksgiving, literally. But my favorite, my absolute favorite meal when it comes to Thanksgiving would have to be my parents' ham. I'm absolutely in love with ham. I don't eat it all year long. I wait until Thanksgiving, literally. So I absolutely love my parents' ham. And I'm sorry, the greens. I love everything, to be honest. Here, I just be wanting to eat. That's all I be wanting. So I love it all, but the ham is something that I definitely look forward to all year long. All year long. And I usually just like to twist it to hold the moisture in until it's time for me to flat iron it. So I have my little bantu knots. Ta-da! And clip that bad boy right on up in there. Next question is, this is from April. She's also a supporter on YouTube. Thank you so much for supporting, April. She says, I'm so happy for you, Toya. I've been a true supporter since the beginning. Definitely not about to ask about your ex. Thank you. But I would like to know how you got to a point to trust again. It's been almost a year since my breakup and it was so devastating. I know that prayer is definitely the main motivation, but I still can't bring myself to even want to date because of lack of trust. Any thoughts and advice? April, what I can say, you know, I'm not a therapist. I didn't go to school for that. I do have degrees in medical, but I am not a therapist. I'm going to go based on my personal experience. What I have to say about that is everyone is different. We are all different. We are all handle situations different and everything. You know, mine was very difficult and hard because it was so public, you know, and there's things that I should have done different in that situation, but all I can say is I can't take that back. I could only live for now, and I could only correct the things that I want corrected in my life, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Once that happened and I decided to walk away from my marriage, I knew the things I didn't like about myself. So what I did is I wrote those things down, I prayed about them, and I started to work on them. You know, it took a while. It did take a while, you know. I had to remember, like I said, that everyone is different. I can't allow the new person to, I can't make the new person pay for any of my heartaches or embarrassments or any of that. Like, he is his own person. He showed me. Don't get me wrong, after I left my marriage and decided to file and we went through with the process, I was like, okay, I'm not doing this again. Like, y'all got me fucked up. Y'all think I am about to be in a relationship again. I'm just gonna be a pimp out here. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do, literally. And all I can say is, that's what I did. I accepted my dates, I accepted my free drinks, my free dinners. I went out, I drove my own car to these dates so I can take my black ass back home in my car. Like, I just was enjoying myself. What I can say is, my boyfriend, how can I say this without giving too much? He came out of nowhere. So, like, it's not like we met and decided to exchange numbers or any of that. He came out of nowhere to do a service that I had paid for, and the connection was just there. We just started to hang out and we just went from there. And I can say that he has allowed me to express my issues, even my trust issues. And what I love is he gives me that reinsurance. So knowing the things that I went through in that relationship, it makes me be like, okay, well, what if he do the same thing? Or what if he doing this? Or he got a baby mama, so what if this one like this? Like, trust me, I was all there. And I spoke to my mother about this. I spoke to my therapist about this. And I spoke to my boyfriend about this. And like I said, the reinsurance is what helps me a lot. And I have to remember, they're two different people. They are way two different people. They showed me two different things. Like, this is a whole new situation. So I had to make sure for myself that I was over the previous situation before I even started to entertain him. And he understood. He was down to just be here as a friend and to go out and have fun and go our separate ways. And like I said, that bond just grew and we just decided to be more. So just know what you want, know what you gonna accept and not accept. What I can say, but just please make sure you do not make your new person pay for anything that any of your exes or anyone has done to you, okay? Allow that person to show you for themselves. If it's not for you, be okay to walk away from that. But be happy with yourself first. Work on the things that you know you did wrong in that relationship and the things that you did not like in that previous relationship. And then once you have a plan, once you start loving yourself, once you start living for you again, then start dating again. But just always keep yourself first. That's something I definitely have to say. Keep yourself and your happiness to yourself and be happy, okay? Be happy, baby. All right, this is question number 4. Question number 4 from Liz. Liz says, are you going to buy another house? Hell to the yes. Okay. Like I said, after me deciding to leave my relationship, I walked away from the house. I took everything I came into the relationship with from my previous home, and I moved into an apartment still in the area, so of course my kids can continue to go to their same school. This apartment is the price of a goddamn house, to be honest. My rent here with my garage, I'm paying $2,200. So my plan is, I was gonna move earlier because of my address being linked. All I did was up my security here. I upped my security here. At first, my building didn't have a camera, so I spoke to management. Management got a camera added to the actual building, and I was like, okay, instead of me paying all this money to break a lease, I'm gonna sit here, wait my lease out, and then make my next move. So that's exactly what I did. I did what a responsible adult should do instead of breaking a lease and worrying about that on your credit later, or coming off all that money to break a lease, because I wasn't about to do that, okay? So my lease is over here in May, and I plan on, in Jesus' name, if I cannot buy by then I plan on getting a rent home, because like I said, the price I'm paying for this apartment unit and my garage is the price of a rent home. So I definitely plan on buying a home. I'm just debating in which area. My kids, I have discussed that with them. They're okay with moving back to our original side where we stayed, or staying here. So it all depends on the market at that time. But yes, I plan on, when my lease is up here in May, to move into either a brand new home that I buy or a rent house. Next question. This one is off Instagram, Bankroll Sheezy, and they ask, how are you doing? Yeah, I must say I am great. I'm blessed, I'm happy, no complaints, just living life and doing my best to conquer my goals, my dreams, and making sure my kids are happy. That is all that I am doing. But I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. And just taking one day at a time, literally. I'm very clumsy, so I always have to plug my flat iron up in one area and my high comb up in the other area, because baby, I'll be in the mid drift. If they both plugged up, if one gonna fall and hit my foot, and yeah, I'm gonna think I'm dying. So yeah, let's turn this bad boy on up. All right, next question is from vibing_with_Mo on Instagram, and her question for me was, are you going back to school? So the answer to that question is hell yes. My class actually starts, I just signed back up to finish my master's. My class actually starts actually next week, the 19th. The 19th of November. So this is my last little week to have freedom. I need to finish reading a book that I'm currently reading, because baby, when I'm in school, it is hard to read a book, it's hard to go take a walk, it's hard to cook, it's hard to do anything, especially because my master's that I got approved for is the competency-based program, which means my experience and my history already in healthcare, since I've been in healthcare, juniors 11. I've been in healthcare 13 years now. My experience in healthcare and my GPA score got me approved to be in a competency-based program, which means I'm taking 4 classes at one time, full-time classes on top of that. And it allows me to finish my master's in 1 year instead of 2 years. So I start November 19th of this year, which is next week, and baby, I'll be done with that program next year, so I can hop on to the next one, because there is another one that I'm very interested in doing. I'm very interested in it only because it's extremely cheap. So out of pocket, I think I would have to pay like, I think it was $5,000 or $6,000, and it would just be great for my career goal and what I'm trying to accomplish within self and my future. So I'm very excited for that, but that next degree will take me 2 years. It is cheaper, but it's longer, but like I said, it'll be all worth it at the end. So I definitely headed back to school. I'm definitely headed back focused on accomplishing my goals and being a great role model for my kids and showing, you know, well, I really hope that I'm showing the world, like, it's never too late. Like, sorry guys, so much here to handle. Like, it's never too late to go back to school if that's what you want to do. You just have to know that that's what you want, and you have to make time for it. School is just very consuming. It's time consuming, especially for anyone that's parenting and working. Like, it's extremely hard, but it's all worth it at the end. So I don't want to hear nothing about I'm too old, or I shouldn't be doing this, or why go back to school now, I'm fine. Yeah, if you feel like you're fine and you're comfortable in whatever situation or however your life is going now, then of course that's fine. There's no need to go back. But if you are someone like me that feels like, okay, I've accomplished just one thing and I feel like I can go further, go for it. Go for it. There's nothing stopping you. You can't afford it, do financial aid. That still doesn't help out. Apply for scholarships. Everyone offers scholarships nowadays. Like, I'm into honor societies. I write essays for them so I can be nominated for scholarships. On top of that, you know, like my credit union offers scholarships. Everyone offers scholarships nowadays. You just need to be on the lookout for it, willing to write an essay, and just willing to put that work in to accomplish your goal. So if this was a nudge telling you it's time to go back and that's something you've been thinking about it, well, hey, get your ass up and go sign up for classes right now. I don't want to hear no excuse at all, okay? Alright guys, well, I am back. I just have my 2 little front pigtails so I can get back to answering questions for you all and finish this. I ain't want to just be rambling on while doing my hair, so okay. Let me go ahead and take this one down. Alright guys, sorry. So next question is from KWWill82 on Instagram, and question from her is, so you like to travel, and where is somewhere you would like to travel to that you've never been? So I actually just started traveling. My birthday was my first time ever getting on a plane. It was extremely nerve-wracking, especially because it was my first time and I did it alone. So it was, yeah, trying to get there to my destination. I think I would have had like 2 panic attacks where I was ready to throw up on the person in front of me. On the way back was much better, and I just went to sleep, honestly, from partying all weekend long, literally. But I am happy that, you know, I finally stepped outside of my comfort zone, took my first flight. Oh guys, battery's about to run out. Let me switch the battery and I will be right back. Okay, sorry guys, I'm back. But yes, like I said, that was my first time. Yes, I'm just happy I stepped outside of my comfort zone. I did it. And now I feel like I should be able to do another one, and then I will be more comfortable with bringing my kids along as well. So I am definitely planning a trip for next year, 2025, and then it's gonna be time for me to plan a family getaway, which of course is still gonna be nerve-wracking because then I'll have my kids to worry about. But yeah, it's gonna be well worth it, and time to experience and have fun while we can, right? The next question came from, let's see, came from MT Family 2021 on Instagram. Is, do you really want to do YouTube? Don't seem like it. Maybe they're trying to say don't seem like you're into it anymore. So I can say I have definitely been slacking from recording, period. I've just been enjoying life, enjoying peace, must I say, and I just feel like I really deserved the break and needed the break mentally. Like, I just feel like with any influencer or anyone doing social media, I feel like there's times where you have to step back. You need to think about your happiness, where you want to be, and focus on that before trying to entertain anyone. And that's where I was. You know, I was enjoying life, handling business, and hell, being a bum. Not feeling like I have to pick up a camera and do anything. And I enjoyed it for the period. I feel like I deserved it, I needed it, and I listened to myself first. I'm thankful, of course, for all of my true supporters that stayed around and that message and, okay, Toya, it's time for you to come back, like, what you doing? Like, come on back, girl. And I'm thankful for that, and that's why I am back. But I just feel like we all deserve that break sometime, especially if you're giving so much of your life to social media. There's times, there's certain things just should be saved for you, yourself, and your family. And I just enjoyed that long time. I am back now, as you can see. I've been really consistent this weekend, and I plan on continue to drop for you all 3 to 4 times a week. My goal, like I said, is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Of course, there might be times I will miss a Thursday, but for sure I will be dropping Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But I'm back and I'm still into it. Trust me, if I wasn't, I wouldn't even pick up this camera. Alright, one more question, guys, and I'm almost done with my hair too, so I can put them in my nice beautiful little rollers and get ready for work tomorrow. I'm still trying to do laundry as well. Last question is from CJ8300 on Instagram, and oh, I'm sorry, look, I missed the question. I actually have 2 more questions, okay? But let's answer this one from CJ8300. Question to me is, how's your new relationship going? I must say it's going good. No complaints. He is a very determined man, encouraging. I can say that when I need it the most. And we just have a lot of fun together, and we're just enjoying life and taking it day by day and loving each other's company. So relationship is going great. No complaints at all. Even if I did have to complain, it's not like I'm about to come on here and complain. So but thank you for asking, CJ. Things are going good. All right, and I'm sorry, I had one more question that I missed. I am so sorry. This question is also from vibing_with_Mo on Instagram, and she asks, how do your parents feel about him? I'm assuming you're talking about my boyfriend. At first, I was keeping him a big secret until my birthday weekend happened, and then, of course, my mom, being a mom, like, okay, where you going, who you going with, I need their number, I need to know where you're staying, all of that good stuff. So that's when I told my mother that who I was dating, and told her about him and everything. Like I said, that was back in September for my birthday, and the only reason why I said anything, it was only because I was leaving out of the state to go see him while he was somewhere else working, and he planned something for me. So, and I understand, because if Lene was to come to me doing the same thing at an older age, I still want to know, because, you know, you're still my child, and if anything happened, I want to know who the hell you was with, period. So yes, so I told her about him. They've had conversations over the phone, like when she'll call and check on me and the kids, or FaceTime when he is here. And she finally requested to meet him in person. So they actually just met. My parents and my brothers just met him last weekend. And yeah, they loved him. They interrogated him, of course. They just told him the things that they expect out of him, and you know, making sure he's aware of, you know, things I've went through and how to handle me and all of that good stuff. But yeah, they liked him. They haven't told me any complaints. My mama, as y'all know, is very verbal, and she do not mind telling it like it is. So trust me, I've been with someone and she be like, girl, that ain't it. And of course I'll go against her will, and then God will show me later on that your mama was right, you should have listened. But yes, no complaints at all. Like I said, I'm happy. We're just taking it day by day, and Lord knows what the future holds, okay? All right, guys, this hair is completed. Couldn't go to work looking crazy no more. Just comb it all out. I'm gonna put them on the rollers I just showed y'all because I love the little curly look. And there I go. I am back to slick back Latoya. Jeez. All done, guys. But yes, thank y'all so much for sending me some wonderful questions for me to answer. I love y'all so much. I'm about to go ahead and get ready for the week. It is another work week and we got shit to do, okay? And bills to pay and kids to feed. Sorry guys, just trying to clean up my mess. Y'all know I hate a mess. Lord have mercy. That's one thing y'all don't know about me. Please take notes. I hate mess with a passion. I love stuff to go where it belongs, how it belongs. If not, it bothers the hell out of me. Alright, clips are back. Alright guys, but once again, thank y'all so much for watching my videos today. If you all have any more video recommendations, please leave them down below. I have been seeing bring back the cooking videos, so I will do that. I will definitely do some prepping videos with you all, because if you can't tell by my face or my upper body that you do see, I have already lost 10 pounds and I've been doing great. So, and honestly, minimum workout. I have not been working out, especially since somebody didn't came back into town. So yeah, I'm just happy that I'm eating correctly. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and being happy plays a big part in that as well. But until next time, guys, I'm Latoya, aka CreloreBea. If you do not follow me on all my social media platforms, they are right here at the bottom for you all. And I will see y'all on the next video.